Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, ProTech Dog Training. Excuse the view, but I'm in my bedroom sick, kicking back on the bed here. Hopefully the dogs will stop barking in a second. Wanted to thank those of you that have taken advantage of my offer to do the online training. I've had 4 or 5 of you already in the last 2 days come at me. It's really cool, and I'm sure there's more of you that are interested in doing it. So if you've been one of those people that have spent some time with me, hopefully I was able to help you out a little bit and get you going in the right directions. I just got done working with a gentleman with a young puppy, 13 weeks old Dutch Shepherd. And he had a lot of good questions. He's doing all kinds of things with his dog. And he's finding out that what a lot of people find out real quick about the Dutch Shepherds, they're smart as hell. And in fact, they're so smart that they're too smart for their own good. So one of the things he was giving me was all the stuff he's got this dog doing. And I kind of cautioned him against that. Not that the dog can't learn it, not that you can't get away with that, but at the same time, you're kind of defeating the purpose of teaching a dog to learn and doing things in a right layered modality. So you're having a very methodical build on the animal. You will be better served by that, is my point of view. And that's what I expressed to him. So one of those things was an example of this was when we got Arrow back, and I had a good friend of mine that deals with a lot of dog aggression, and we worked together helping Arrow get over his problem with me and being able to bond with me. One of the big things I noticed when I went and did the interview with the original owner, I spent a day with her, talking to her about her dog and getting an idea of what she had this dog doing and who the dog was as an individual based on their relationship. Okay. So one of the first things that I saw was how many things she had this dog doing. It was amazing. She had a vocabulary with this dog was probably in the hundreds. And it was amazing all the stuff that she was doing with this dog. It's because they are very intelligent. But my friend, when I told him that, right away related to the dog was overwhelmed with so much that he had to do that it didn't have it wasn't centered enough, okay? And that a lot of times in his mind will cause aggression problems. Could be the telltale factor, one of the factors in revolving around why Arrow was so aggressive, because he was confused. Even though he would do all the things, even though he understood all this stuff, it's just too much for a dog a lot of times. And if you're going to do that, you want to do it slow and methodical until you get to the point where the dog's a little older and now you've got him doing all kinds of things. But don't overwhelm him so much that you've got so much in his little head. It's not that they can't do it. It's just a matter that it kind of defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do to mold and shape a dog's personality is really what it's about in my mind. Okay. And I related to him, I gave him the story of the Rottweiler. The Rottweiler is owned by a female, and have you ever seen a Rottweiler puppy? They're the cutest things in God's green earth. They're so cute, and I'm sure she was all into, coddling this little puppy, and oh, my little snookums, and you end up being a factor in that dog's life to the point where now that dog is affected by that, and she's got a soft dog. If she would have raised the dog a little differently, and did what I do, which I kind of give a little tough love. I grab the jowls and I give hard pats. Let's go, come on, over. And my attitude's a little different. It's not that I don't foo-foo my dog. Don't get me wrong. There's times where I'm right there on the couch and I'm going, my little baby. I do it all the time with Joker. I mean, he's on my bed right now, matter of fact. But so my point of view was that if you overwhelm the dog with too much, it's not that they won't do it, they can't do it. It's just defeating the purpose of molding and shaping the clay. Because remember what I'm always telling you. It's not about heel, sit down, stay, a come, and a finish. Behaviors are secondary. They're easy to do, okay? Behaviors are easy to teach. It's more about what I'm doing to build that dog in who they are as an individual, okay? What's their mental attitude? Are they confident? People, places, things. That whole program that I've got that I put dogs out in environmental. I'm building things, the agility for the confidence building. I'm doing things with those applications that's building who that dog and the stature of that animal that's going to match and be a part of that dog's genetic stamp. Okay, I want strength because I've got genetics, a strong dog, but I also want strength that I've built in how I do things. Okay, and we don't do that with building heel, sit down, stay. Getting the dog to sit, getting the dog to down, those are behaviors. Okay, but when you have a dog and you're shaping the dog's character and who that dog turns out to be and their mental stature in life and their whole being of who they are, that's a different thing. Okay, and that comes from my gut. It comes from a lot of just experience doing this for so many years. So I thought I would take the chance to, again, thank you guys for taking advantage of the opportunity to take some online digital classes with me. I love it, and it's inexpensive for you. It's $20, and it's easy for me. and we're stuck in the times of COVID. So that being the case, it's kind of a very cool thing to do right now. So it'll get me another venue started, being able to give online classes, and I'll build some other stuff into it as we go along. So I thank you very much. You have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.